Hi everyone, welcome back to Rogue Trader. I was going to go to the pub. Did the last 3 episodes all back to back. And then it's like 0 degrees or -1 outside. I thought, fuck that. Put the heating on, have a coffee, warm up, and carry on playing this. So, here we are. Right, we just got to the bridge, haven't we?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Yeah, to the bridge. Okay. I was thinking why click and rotate was rotating the map, but it's not. It's Q and E, or middle mouse. Warp 100.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Horrific vision is a product of the warp energies that permeates each. Yeah. All nasty stuff. Are we orbiting a planet then? Looks like we are. Okay.
The first sacrifice opens the eye. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
Let's just wait in there and turn, are they? It's Kurt, what's his name? Let's say Kurt Vonnegut. It's not the author. Edward who's clutching and bleeding wound in his chest, gives you a tormented look. Help has arrived. Too late to change the tide, I'm afraid. But if there is any honour in you, at least die with dignity and give our lives for the Rogue Trader. Theodora van Valencia is dead. Found her and Archmilitant in the study. Edelthrad's eyes widen. God Emperor preserve us. The Rogue Trader is dead. The ship has lost our Lord Captain. And the house is dead. Hey, I'm still alive. He shudders and grabs the shoulder. As you watch, the sleeve of his jacket bursts open and 2 bone growths pierce through the fabric. And he's being mutated. No matter what ritual Kunrad has performed there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the warrant. Know the dynasty's ears. The end. The enemy of humanity has triumphed. You have to fight him as well, no doubt. Chaos Spawn. Dale was actually Edelthrad, and she glanced at you. Seen it before. You better get away from him. The change is already accelerating. The ship can still be steered out of the warp. The first secure communication between the bridge and navigator sector. He steers you, his eyes harden with cold resolve once more. And we have no right to bow our heads. You can see Conrad Voigtveer playing in the gloom of the bridge. The broken blade he is holding and stained dark drops seem to have a pearlescent glimmer to them. Just the same thing that you killed. No, you didn't kill the Theodore, did he? Out of time, Edelthred bites his knuckle, desperately thinking. To wave ripple across the whites of Edelthred's eyes, and they begin to turn a sickly yellow. Let's try and get a sneak attack in, maybe? Or probably a cutscene, so probably won't get a sneak attack. See, I'm telling him she's dead. See what he says. Wait there, you duplicitous cur. The Rogue Trader's death will be avenged, because he didn't want her to die. What? Theodore is dead? He says that you would seemingly general bewilderment. No, that cannot be. Not now. I still haven't finished anything, have you? Yeah. Edelthrad lowers his head and he sighs and looks you. Lock's eyes with you, his gaze cold, haughty, fanatical. The ritual will not be completed out of Caled, and you, seated at the voidship breaks free from the warp, watch over our realm in farewell. It's on the silly side, I guess. And with that, don't.
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
Looks like it was.
Your demise is already calculated.
That's to use heroic acts. Right, so we have a chaos spell. 140 health, Jesus. Right. There. Love. Here. Magento. Here. Dealer. Here. Yeah, you can right click on them to find out information. So we have. That's that because I've got go first at all times. And I have 5 empty rooms. Let's say where it's come from though. So, can do finest hour.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Can't do that yet. Voice of command.
On it.
But,
I refuse.
okay then. Big old enter.
Accept your lot.
Free turn. Okay. We'll do 6 to 11 there. Or move 5 to 7. 42%. 6 to 11, 38%. Oof, dear me.
I'll do it.
The miss. Nice talk. Okay.
As the Emperor commands, I
One and
act.
gun. Another attack, please. 54% this time. Might as well do
Doubt
fuel
is for the
societal.
weak.
Get that momentum up. And slaughter. Actually gets 3 kills. Back to me again. Can't do anything there. That's because I had a free turn after using that. So many free turns I forgot. Okay, now the word of the Emperor.
I'll make it happen.
Voice of command.
It's a done.
Too far. It's too far. Very too far as well. Oh, there's some here. Oh bollocks. I see that one. I'm just outside. Everything. Not this one though.
Who, if not me? You never stood a chance.
Nice. 500 critical hits. What? I think that's wrong. I haven't fired 500 times. I've just got a Steam achievement there. I think that was wrong. Don't have the AP for that. Now Argenta's proper turn. We want to get rid of these. Missed. Okay. A debuff. Nice miss, mate. Right then, dear. Full warning on you.
Anything else?
Analyze on that.
Was it you? Or
What's the range on this? Get over here.
I'm not so sure.
Sorry. I'm not getting line of sight. Hold down control. Just control, is it? No, it's not else.
There is movement in the Imperium. On it. Well.
It's too dead. Oh, Lord. Might as well. Charge there. Attack. And then into a pressure back for warning. Oh, nice.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Still can't reach that one. 47%, really. 58%. 7% of the other hardware.
better be ineptitude,
What?
not malice.
Hit Argenta twice. That is not good.
On it.
That was a dodgy line of sight ship, that was.
Injuries will not slow me.
This is unacceptable.
Great fire stuff. Fuck that up. Oh, nice. Unless I hit somebody else. Who's that thing? Oops. Deserve a special attack. Was he attacking everything in between? I don't know, maybe. Don't seem to have done much damage. Nice parry. Another nice parry. Got that on for the end of combat. Looks like a shriek. How many stacks do I have on that? One probably. Damage. Or I can get its dodge, parry and armor down by 44%. Swap over. Percent chance of hitting another load. Again, got that same thing. It's just healed up. Okay.
That's not the Seneschal's job.
Oh, what's my combat? Okay.
At your beck and call.
Let's try this.
I will do like you.
This seems stupidly weird.
It will be done.
I'll just keep on doing it.
Someone else can do this.
Or Thanks. Well, got half of it done. How did he shoot himself? He was burning or something. Nice, that'll do. Right. This time I'm going to move out a bit. Maybe he's burning. Is he burning? Can't tell.
I'll see to it personally.
Missed again. 55%.
It's as good as done. I won't stand for it. I won't compromise my principles.
I can't do that. I've already got my dog voice commands. I don't have any AP, that's right. Alright. Now Magenta.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
There you go.
I'll do it.
72 miss. Missed a lot of these 70s and 80s. It's like toxic spur. Dear. Maybe it's to do here.
They who descend the future
Hopefully it won't
on
get.
the battlefield.
Yeah, attack of opportunity. Ouch. I'm just worried about attacks of opportunity.
I'm not interested.
That's lost my combat again.
I'd rather not.
Endure. That's pretty good news. You
I'm
fucker.
enraged.
I'll be happy. I'm happy with that as well. It's really been used.
I'll see to it
I mean,
personally.
I'm getting all these up, but I can't use it more than once.
I'll make it happen. Who, if not me?
Yeah, you attack, 'cause I can't hit shit.
Power resides in the will of the righteous.
Okay.
My faith shields me.
Keep your wits about you.
Is anybody injured? No. Leveled up though. Big. What do we have? Fellowship, please. And okay. Over Jinx. That's the one I was looking for. Got Voidborn. Oh Lord. So I've got my notes. Not. Yeah. Massive staff. The stance and toughness. Massive stance. That's just for the because it's pretty slow with agility. You're slow in the initiative order. He gets a bonus order until he actually attacks and charge and slash. Don't affect this. One more tanky stuff. Madeira. Okay. You, I was going to go full power and then second sight. Full power. Second sight. Where are you, second sight? Here. Range of 2 or more cells. +4. Extra range for her. And Earl Argenta. Probably ballistic skill or agility. Agility and then swift slaughter. Swift slaughter. Where are you? After 2 kills instead of 3. Hold on. No injuries. Nice to have. Blade shard. I wonder if that's the same. That's one he was using. Lots of endurance. Mantle of heroism. Okay. Classes meal Abelard. So dodges against ranged attacks. Nothing of Abelard's scales or fellowship. And probably you. I'll be running around with you. Line of sight on stuff. Okay. Anything else? Dicking forces.
I always have a backup plan.
Do you know? Good to know.
The heir is dead. He sacrificed himself to save the entire dynasty.
Old man, he was never going to make it. He was mutating right in front of us. You just ended his suffering sooner.
I'll get through there. But there's loot. Okay.
I always keep my options open.
Nothing down here. Nothing.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Nothing here. I guess we're going up to here. We'll see. Oh. How do I get past it? Do the next thing. Oh, look for the master helmsman, the officer, bridge officer, enforcer, the officer. That's just what's the master helmsman? Is he dead? What do I do? lies there. Avor, Master Houseman, system status report. Master Houseman Avor, by the Emperor, it's the Seneschal, the living and breathing, the white-haired man with the sickly pale skin salutes you. There's a tricky question. The whole place is so overgrown with foul wickedry we'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens, but the throne knows how long. Need to re-establish contact with the Navigator's Sanctum. Only chance to escape him from the warp. You're working to knock the officers out of the stupor. The air around you fills with voices and commands being issued. You hear some sobbing. One of the survivors buckling with distress. Abelard cuffs the quiet officer without even looking. Restore the Vox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew, prepare for translation to realspace. Pauses for a few seconds before turning to you. You may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House of Valancius. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you, more than anybody else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that's about to commence. Direct your attention upward, the throne that sits at the apex of the tall staircase. How did people survive here? Glances around the bridge. It must have been Providence. It better be the Emperor's and not someone else's. When they barged in here, the ones with the rational whispers, some officers charged them. Wasn't even a fight. Grabbed whoever I could and dragged them behind the cogitators, then I prayed for a rescue. What must I do? Take the Lord Captain's seat. Order the final preparations. Wait for the officers to report. Blast it all to the void. Translation is a craft, not something to be explained in a tick. Just go up to the throne. These people are about to do the impossible. The least they deserve is solace, seeing a figure sitting in the usual spot. Please hurry. Risking a waste is a terrible risk. I'm ready. Let's begin. Nice throw. That detach turn into a little commode sticking over shit as well at the same time. The image before you, it's hazy, swaying the sorcerer's currents, invisible to mortal eyes, as if whatever is beneath this thin shell is constantly changing while still remaining the same. It's taken on the guise of Theodora. The false rogue trader's eyes reveal the entity's true sterile nature. One of Theodore's eyes is engulfed in otherworldly fire, the other, the vessel of ancient evil, pours into you. The voice seeps directly into your brain without ever reaching your ears, and this voice booms with all the horrors of the war. Who are you to oppose destiny itself for the sake of lives that are not your own? So many threads stretch between you and the other creatures of your world. Pitiful, worthless links, ready to shatter the slightest touch. Unmuddled, erratic, pointless tangle. It resonates and merges with the voices that already dug their foul roots into your consciousness. A moment later, you realise that all these voices are the myriad manifestations of the same core that's finally invaded your mind. You are to blame for Theodore's death. The vision that's out of calling will laugh. I am the beginning and the end, and all the courses in between. I am the voice of the truth that's destined to triumph. This triumph is the terminal point of every twisted maze of fate. That sounds like one of the ruinous powers to me. Couldn't wear the void blue, always changed. Your head gets a spin, and the viscous drops silver down your cheeks. You blink, you're no longer looking at Theodora, just the joint of void field. Just as fluid and ephemeral as the previous apparition, the same terrifying voice that seethes from his lips. The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy, a relic that could soar to the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured and the steps chosen, and yet you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. Is he the aspirant, or was Adolfred the aspirant? I see you on the day when the final dawn rises over the iron world. See you by my side on that day, the day of my resurrection. Okay. it's Adira. The image is scattered by invisible sorcerer's wings, and you see Adira, her eyes aglow, the same as sinister flame. Your image is woven to the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies. Today, I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the law of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me. Cavalcade of heavy glimpses, or hazy glimpses, of a future yet unknown passes before your eyes. A flash of crimson, purple. Images replace one another in a violent kaleidoscope without ever letting you get a proper look at them. Through the rippling mirage, you see a twisted image of Abelard, the low-stand shell of the dynasty. At the set, the child of the dawn, the thread is woven, follow, servant of mine. Again this dawn. Data mentioned it. Traitor mentioned it, was not Kurt. Conrad, he mentioned it. Whoever turns around and looks at you hesitates for a few moments, then dresses Abelard who stands next to you. Cancho, the navigator sunk in the silent. The fox sticking with staple, which means Abelard nods absent-mindedly. The navigator gave his life battle in the storm that nearly claimed the Von Valencia's flagship, will honor his memory along with all of those that died this day. So are we back into real space then? That would jump just then. Raval does not look away, he's giving you a hard stare, his white brows furrowed. Benishal, will you tell us now? Who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty.
It takes time for Abelard to respond. You watch as he grits his teeth, unable to bring himself to say anything. Finally, he adjusts his blood-stained coat, straightens, and begins to speak.
By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision.
After waiting out the first wave of shocked cries, Abelard glances at you and continues. I refuse. Well, that would be a short game then. Say nothing.
It is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the warrant of trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues? Hail your lady. It is because of her toils that we all still live.
Abelard stops short and glares facely at confused officers. Not because of my toils, I didn't hit a fucking thing. It's Argenta, Adira, blowing herself up. I think the only thing I did hit was Argenta with my bloody pistol shots. And Abelard going toe-to-toe with a chaos spawn.
The deed is done, mistress. My apologies. I meant to say, Lord Captain.
The seneschal turns to you. He looks at least half a decade older. That's 5 years. No, a different art style. This is more like
the treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members. Yet hope remained, for the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived, and through the strength of her resolve, saved those who were counting on her for protection.
definitely is in the art style of the original books from back in the 80s. Oh, that's the prologue finished. That's got the Steam achievement. Although I got the 500 crit one twice, I've only done about 3 crits, so I think that's a bit bugged. How long have I been recording for? 40 minutes, okay. Deep shadows of awareness can be seen in Abelard's face through the old officer's eyes keen. Though the old officer's eyes keen. Yeah, I got it all wrong. It was a comma, not a full stop. He rake over you from head to toe, he frowns and mutters something, then laughs himself. Well then, your ladyship. Cannot help but notice that the seneschal does not know how to talk to you, or where to begin. His hesitation brings an involuntary smoke to your face. There's someone else entirely gloating at the old officer's confusion. Seeing your smile, Abelard pulls himself together. You must now hold your first officer's briefing in your new role as Lord Captain. For many of those who are about to join us on the bridge, this will be their first briefing. We sustained massive losses among the senior and middle ranking officers. Some posts have had to be filled by the deputy's deputy, but others go unfulfilled entirely. And now the debt clowns are deciding who will take over the leaderless crews. How did we come to lose so many officers? It appears that heretics were deliberately targeting the vessel's command and knew exactly whom they were looking for and where they could be found, which is not surprising, given that their informant on board was our own master of whispers, grimaces. What's on the agenda for this meeting? Reports on the condition of the ship and crew. The Lord Captain is not usually drawn away from her important affairs to attend such routine briefings, but this is a unique situation. I am still receiving updates from across the ship, and they are not encouraging. Getting this bird to fly could take a gargantuan effort. Even so, even so far as you personally negotiation with the authorities of the system are currently in. So prepare to hear a bevy of complaints and excuses, your ladyship. Take this opportunity to get a good look at the officers who work 6 decks away from the bridge, and they in turn will have the honour of beholding the visage of their Lord Captain. Have you succeeded in tracking down the point of fear? This is decent, no, Lord Captain. In all the commotion, it's true and cold. Are people still on the hunt for him? And any mutineers may still be skulking the ship's many corridors. But, frankly, I would not be surprised to hear that we are now one shuttle short. I'm afraid it will be some time before he answers for all he has wrought. I'm ready to start the briefing. Summon the officers. With a gesture, Abelard relays the order to the adjutants at the far end of the magnificent chamber. What do we have? Usual people, and we've got Adeptus Mechanicus. A dozen pairs of eyes bore into you, expressions revealing restraint, joy, curiosity, and weariness. Nope, no voice acting. Attention officers, you've been granted an honour. Lord Captain Jellymancer von Valancius will now personally conduct today's briefing. Our most gracious Lord Captains, ready to hear your reports. Jesus Christ. Perhaps you would introduce those present, Abelard. As you wish. We saw a tall, slender woman whose body seems to contain as many implants as it does flesh. Ignis is the otter of the Tolliman line and the Boxmaster. I'm a communications officer. To honor to serve your ladyship. Master offers a deep bow. Aboard this vessel, you have at your command thousands of crew members and hundreds of officers and section chiefs. I am responsible for receiving, processing and sending all communications between you and them. as well as external sources, and your eyes and mouth. Beside her is Ravor, Master helmsman. He steers the ship along the course set by the Lord Captain and monitors the void around us to ensure that we do not stray into asteroid field or pirate trap. What do you talk to him? The bearded man with almost transparent skin, large dark circles under his eyes, and dark expression seems hardwired into his face. Gives a sullen nod. Hey, Lord Captain. This here ship's as good as home to me, so the rest assured she's in safe hands. I'll die before I let her come to any grief. And lastly, what about all the others? By factotum Janice Dandrock, who oversees supplies, procurement, and general material well-being of the ship. It's like a black marketeer fixer. Dressed in embroidered jacket, the heavy-set man with oiled hair offers an obsequious smile and bows. To honour your ladyship, you may trust me with all matters concerning your comfort. Everything will be done to the highest standard. Yeah, you've got soft hands. After the hard day's way of working your life. In the second row, we have 3 officers charged with overseeing the ship's vital function. The Master of Ordnance, responsible for artillery. The Furnace Master, whose crew works to prevent extinguished fires on the ship. And lastly, the Drives Master, the servant of the Omnissiah. The 3 officers salute you. The Furnace Master does so with confidence, while the Master of Ordnance betrays nervousness. The Drives Master offers a salute resembling a dance, involving a complicated manipulation of all the text priests, like dendrites. That's the pneumatic limbs and all the stuff he's got wired into. Is that everyone? Unfortunately, our choir master, esteemed Zachary Weiss, head of the Astropath section. Astropaths are navigators on. Oh right, their communication is put through warp. He's unable to join us. He's in charge of communications with distant star systems. Master Weiss has been in a trance for some time now, attempting to contact other planets in the Von Valancius protectorate and inform them Lady Theodore was passing Conrad Voigtvia's treachery. I will deliver a report to your ladyship on the Astropath's progress as soon as possible to do so. Thank you. Thank you, Dictus. All others present are adjutants, secretaries and deputies. They are here to make a record of proceedings. Okay. In fairness. Faisal Nelzi. Yes, Lord Captain. Tell your man bows his head in deference. Report that all fires across all decks have now been extinguished. The preliminary damage assessment in terms of material losses and crew casualties has been completed. The results have been submitted to the Seneschal and the High Factotum. Okay? The post passed to him after the previous Infernus Master and his next 3 deputies expired in the line of duty. Abelard remarks in a low-pitched voice for your ears only. The lad is managing well so far. You can take the heat, so just... High Factotum. What have you to report? I don't trust you. We are toiling day and night to compile a full account of the losses. The task will require next to no involvement from your ladyship. I will personally ensure that all damaged components are given into the tech priest's hands for attention, that all lost supplies are replaced. There's only one resource I cannot replenish single-handedly, and that is people. We have lost more than 2,000 crew members, and unfortunately, this number is not confined to the scum from the lower decks, who are easily replaced, but also includes trained professionals. We will be able to make up our losses on the nearest planet, Rykad Novice. However, the planet, the whole system in fact, belongs to the Winterscale Rogue Trident dynasty. You cannot simply begin recruiting on the planet without first coming to an understanding of the governor. In that respect, I am powerless. Negotiations at this level are a matter for the rogue trader. It's me then. Especially true given that Caligus Winterscale's penchant for attacking first and asking questions later A kind of thick-skulled thugs he usually instills as governors on his planets. Bumbles Abelard frowning. Okay, there's some blood there, I guess. Prize Master. Siva Talar. A voice distorted by a Vox retranslator emerges from under the tech priest scarlet hood. Lord Captain, the foes that sat upon this noble void ship destroyed the repositories of hundreds of machine spirits. That destroyed the memory. The great warp engine, entrusted into my charge, is unharmed. Thank the Omnisci. His spirit mourns his dead brethren. We have not yet identified a prayer protocol capable of assuaging their sorrow and anger. So, the network's been damaged. And they have to reroute stuff. Okay. And the prayer protocol will be plugging in network cables, I guess. Tech feeds, whatever, conduits. The Great Sauron also report that Engineer Prime, Overseer and Spiritual Authority, the Vortex Priest on board, fell in battle. The Magos was betrayed by the little flesh that remained part of him. The most terrible loss. There is no one among my comrades aboard whose experience and comprehension of the sacred protocols equals that of the fallen Magos. We require replacement as soon as possible. I see. Tech Priest bows ahead. Okay, so we need a new engineer. Helmsman, deliver your status. Right, Lord Captain. Cut a long story short, the outlook is bleak. The ship's sound, more or less. But without Engineer Prime and Navigator who fell in battle, we have no way out of the system. We tried to set so much as a toe inside the warp. I don't know what will happen first. A warp drive being torn to pieces, or all of us melting into the bulkheads. Victus, the Fox Master. Your Ladyship, if you allow me to interject, when we arrived in the system, my crew followed standard protocols and conducted a count of all available communication channels in the region. One of them was at a Navis Nobilite station. They are Navigator nobles, aren't they? Ancient organisation of noble mutant families whose genes allow them to say yep. Old school navigators. The inbred to fuck. The station maintains complete Vox silence, but even its presence here inspires hope. We have located a navigator in the very same system, an incredible stroke of luck, the true blessing of the God Emperor. It depends if they're contracted to another family or not. A sharp bolt of pain lances through your skull as if in response to what you just heard. You understand it's not the God Emperor you should thank for such good fortune. The words of a demon that appeared before you during the translation into real space echo in your mind. I am the will of the Weaver of Destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the moral irreversibility. A thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. What was each thing? There's something of ways. Paths. Something like that. Number 9. Multicolor. Blue and pink colours. Planers. Riding discs. What was the Keeper of Secrets was a Slavish. Was the demon of change. Changer of ways or something like that. Anyway, moving on. If I were you, I'd grab this chance with both hands, or else you'll soon be eyeing up asteroids to use as your new residence. It's slightly less shitty news. You can go around and around the system until our heads are swimming, as long as Prometheum supplies last. Fuel then. Yeah. And if any thick as grok shit low-for-lives come sniffing around, we're able to take them out, so don't you worry about that. Okay, ordnance. Gives you a gloomy look. No, my job's simple. Maintain the arsenal on fire when I'm told. Just as anyone, but no able crew. No, Lord Captain. Master of Ordnance, do you forget yourself? He chokes back on the words he was obviously about to blurt out without thinking. He casts another look at you through alone his gaze. I apologise profusely, Lord Captain. Pardon the fool. The ship is in ruins. Every other officer is dead, and the Lord Captain is no longer with us. Fear has taken hold of him. He looks up at you. I've heard of you. Oh yes, your fame has reached in as far as the Expanse. I can't be showing myself up in front of an illustrious person such as yourself. It's just his uniform stands ramrod straight. The Master of Ordnance can report that the rest of the arsenal has been saved and the battery is in good order. We're ready to fight if that's the Lord Captain's will. To summarise, we have sustained serious losses in crew members and we require new engines to prime and navigator. Is that all there is preventing us from continuing the voyage? I'm going to cough again, excuse me. Besides, Lord Captain, but bear in mind, this will not be the end of our trials. The ship's systems must be properly inspected for major damage, which can only be carried out on Footfall Station, home to the only dockyard in the sector. But we will never reach Footfall without solving these three immediate problems. What can you tell me about the system in which we currently find ourselves? I see to the Voxmaster at this point, Mistress Tolliman. We are in the Rykad star system, and our voyage here was undertaken on the orders of your Ladyship's predecessor. There are 3 inhabited bodies in the system, and our attempts to send Fox messages have produced confounding results. Yeah, we were sent here by the, Inquisitor, that letter we have. Pick someone up, Heinrichs or something his name was? Heinrichs. The Navis Nobilite Station has simply failed to answer. Has not simply failed to answer. It seems to be maintaining total Vox silence. However, we did receive a distress signal from the prison planetoid in the system. And from Rykad Manos itself, is also not responding to our hails. But what is most alarming is that our augurs have intercepted signals on the surface. They seem to indicate ongoing hostilities on the planet. The situation is not very encouraging, but without a navigator, a tech priest, and new crew members, we won't be able to travel anywhere. Therefore, we must go to the planet, and the Navis Nobility Station, find out what in the void is going on. Thank you. Dismissed. The assembled officers salute you as well. Okay, how long is it now? 59 minutes. Okay. We'll just get over this dialogue. Your Ladyship, there's one other thing. A confidential matter of utmost importance. Lady Theodora, and Rod hesitates. Your eternally esteemed predecessor brought the ship here to this system for a reason. She was given a secret commission. You perhaps are wondering who has authority to commission a rogue trader to do anything, and I should tell you. The Lord Inquisitor, the hand of the Emperor, the chief architect of his will, and the Koronus Expanse. Yes, I know that. Just said that. I came across a strange handwritten letter on Theodora's desk. It was signed XC. You are referring to the contents of that note, I presume. Yes, quite right. XD. Xavier Calcazar. Okay. Lady Theodora was to seek out the Lord Inquisitor's right-hand man, one Heinrich von Kalox. An interrogator, you understand. All I know is that he is somewhere in the system, and we must find him and offer him whatever assistance he requires, then deliver him to Footfall in the Furibunda system. Finding him without any more information to go on will be difficult indeed. An Inquisitor is an important individual. The authorities in the system, either the Navis Nobility or the Governor of Rykad Navis, may know something. That is all, your lordship. You have a great deal of work ahead of you. It is a mere taste of the daily burden of a rogue trader. Soon you must take up the reins of the Von Valancius Protectorate. Excuse me. It gives you another scrutinizing look at trying to gauge how long you hold out on this mountain of problems. His face softened slightly. It seems he's about to offer some words of encouragement. But we're interrupted. Dear Sister Argenta, explain yourselves. The Sister of Battle grimly nods towards Dira. Psyker has suffered some ailment or dark madness. She insisted upon seeing the rogue trader, judged that it would be unwise to leave her unsupervised. They're going to kill each other eventually. For a brief moment, Sister Argenta's voice sounds hesitant. I was also hoping to approach you with a personal request, but it can wait. Speak with me when you have time, rogue trader. Vera's glazed eyes rove over those assembled. One word burst from her lips. Daybreak. It's that thing again. Dawn and daybreak. Adira, come to your senses. Damn it. Press his fingers to her temples in desperation. Your ladyship, here's the thing. I'm trying to see the immediate future, and it hit me so hard my head is still spinning. Something very strange is heading our way. I can't make out what it is, no matter how hard I try. A single word is all I can make out. Daybreak. Or maybe it's dawn. And it's ringing and ringing like an echo, like a bell. If it's daybreak, then why is it so dark? It's always dark before the dawn. You cannot extract any information from a single word. Can you tell us anything else, Mistress Tuppus? No, not yet anyway. The voices are going berserk, all shouting at once. I can't make any sense of it. As soon as I know or sense anything, I'll report it, alright? Lord Captain, if you want to take a closer look into your future, find me on the bridge and we can talk. Lady Theodore was well served by my whispers on many occasions. I'm sure we'll benefit from them as well. Psyker's bitter lips stretched into a wide smile. Okay, if there's nothing else, after this briefing concluded, it's time to get to work. Okay. Well, that's that. And what's the Boxmaster? Okay, so I'll end this episode here. My voice back. Water maybe. More water. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, all that kind of crap. I'll see you in the next one. Where hopefully we can get the ship moving. Down to some planets. There's probably going to be lots more talk and exposition from all these people because, you know, it's the start of the game. Histories and all that kind of crap. I'll get my voice back for that a little bit. So, see you in the next episode. Bye, y'all.